Hello, this is triplecutblacktiger, and today I will be performing a review for David Blaine's Split Spades bicycle cards. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I do my reviews, okay? So I write at the top the name of the cards. We have three credentials: presentation, handling, cardistry. Okay, so for presentation, that's just the look of the artwork, how the backs look, things like that, how they look when you're doing tricks. Now for the handling, that's things like spreads and fans, and how they bend and things like that. Cardistry, that's when you do things like flips or like the snake or the spider or buckeye, things like that. And then we total it out. So these each go to 1 through 10. Okay, so for a possible total of 30 points. So let's get to it. So we have, for the box, I don't really like when people drag out the review of the box. It takes a little too long. I'm not that interested in it. It holds up a little bit better than an average box. I've had it for a couple days and I played with it a couple times, so it's holding up pretty well. The back shows the backs of the cards. Normal on the bottom just says that it was made in the US. Just same over here, air cushion finish. And on the front it shows the Split Spade logo. There is no reveal on the box, standard sticker. Okay, so let's open them up. Okay. So for our extra cards, we have two ad cards for Magitopia. Haven't checked it out yet. Plan on it. And then we have a double-backed card. Always love double-backed cards. I'll probably bring up some videos pretty soon of how to use a double-backed card for a trick. And then we have the Joker. This is by far one of my favorite Jokers for a deck of cards. If you look through it, it's kind of hard to get up close with this camera, but if you get this deck, you'll see that there's people in the eyes. It's a bunch of optical illusions. It's really great. And then the backs also have many hidden things. There's lions that sit around in there. There's roaring and like fire, and then there's birds, and we got angels, and the Split Spades logo, of course, and the moons. So for presentation, I gave this deck an 8. Pretty cool looking. Okay, so next we have handling. Okay, one of my biggest problems with this deck is that not all the cards are the same size. Okay, if you hold it like this, some are gonna fall out. I don't know if that was a problem or if they meant to do it, but it's really annoying. You end up cutting to the same cards a lot. Okay, so it's really aggravating for me, but it's not a huge deal. Another thing, it fans pretty well. Its spreads are okay, and yeah. So for handling, the different sizes wasn't a huge deal to me. So for handling, I gave it an 8. Okay. Now for our last credential for cardistry. Okay, now for cardistry, these handle really good actually. I like them a lot for cardistry. They don't slip and slide everywhere. They handle pretty well. Okay, so for cardistry, the different sizes kind of affects your cardistry too, so that's another factor. So for cardistry, I gave it an 8.5. So that gives this deck a total of 24.5. That's a pretty solid deck. I suggest you go and check it out.